Some of you may have heard the term pathworking. Often it's confused with the idea of guided visualization. But in fact it originates with the idea of walking the paths of the inner dimensions. What paths are they talking about? Well, you see the scrolls on either side of me, the long one, which is Jacob's ladder, or the shorter one, which is the single tree of life. You'll see there on the simple tree there are the 10 spheres, and then there are these lines, coloured lines, and they are the paths that join the spheres together. What's that all about? The circles represents aspects of reality, and by reality we don't just mean the physical plane. In fact, the physical plane is simply the one at the bottom. It's the densest, the smallest. In the Ageless Wisdom, in the Kabbalah, the realms of being are divided into 4 for the sake of practical use. So there is the divine level, then there is the spiritual level, then the astral level, which is also the psychological level, and then the physical level. And so this is how somebody trained in these arts learns how to grow and to evolve and to become cognizant with the mysteries of reality. Always starting with the physical and gradually in safe, measured ways ascending into the more and more refined levels. Because I've mentioned those as realms, divine, spiritual, astral, physical, but they are also the same aspects that make up a human being, which is why we can access these things, because we possess within ourselves, albeit dormant, those same levels. So the physical level is our physical body. The astral level is the etheric astral, also our psychological, as I said. The spiritual level is therefore the level of our eternal spirit, our true self. And the divine level, which in most people is concealed, is the aspect of divinity which has always been within us. And these realms are also of beings, so understandably at the physical level there are physical beings, the animals, plants, etc. that we share with on this earth. But the astral level is also those of discarnate souls, but more importantly is also the realm of the angels. Whereas the spiritual level, which is, as I say, the equivalent to our immortal spirit, the spiritual level is the realm of the archangels. And the divine level are those aspects of the sublime mystery in which lies our fulfillment and our completion. And so pathworking is to gradually, in a very controlled and safe way, to journey through these levels, acquiring deeper and deeper knowledge of who we truly are, what we really are, and in learning in safe ways to engage with those beings, to engage with the archangels of the spheres, with the wisdom teachers of those souls that were once ordinary humans and now have become enlightened humans. And so then we learn from them. They, in their compassion, act as guides for us, helping us to go deeper and deeper, or higher and higher, which are 2 ways of saying the same thing, to become fully cognizant with who we are, what we are. To no longer be trapped by the thoughts of time-bound creature, but to learn that in fact our existence has been willed from the very beginning, that our eternal self was before even the created worlds were in creation. In other words, it's to become enlightened, to become realized. And this is what the whole purpose of journeying the tree is about. It is the heritage that's been passed to us by the secret teachings down through the ages, through the various mystery schools. And we can access this sacred knowledge and by it become more and more what we truly are. I have to say that in my own case, discovering the tree, being mentored through it, being guided by those who've gone before me in the various steps and stages, has been the most amazing experience of my life. In fact, I remember once Rabbi Zalman Schachter Shalomi apparently saying, a tradition, a spiritual tradition, is a message that I send to myself from a previous life so that I don't have to start again from the beginning. There's a certain truth to it with these great spiritual traditions. After all, Kabbalah is the only intact, complete, metaphysical, esoteric tradition left in the West. All the others are partial or new inventions. And it's only because it's been preserved down through the ages that we're able to access the treasures that it has, to learn to journey with the high ones, to soar with the archangels. And all of this knowledge isn't just selfish. As the saying is, I desire to know in order to serve. And so with this knowledge we acquire through discovering the tree and its sacred fruit, as the 10 spheres are sometimes called, the jewels on the wish-fulfilling tree. With that knowledge, we are then enabled to assist others, to help both the living and the dead, to work the great magics of light, to bring about profound healings to ourselves, to others, and to societies. To walk the paths of the tree of life is to become whole, to become complete. I desire to know in order to serve.